In this short video, I'm going to show you in plain English how you can join one of our IT in plain English webinars. When you are registered to attend one of our webinars, you'll receive a confirmation email from us prior to the webinar. The email will always have confirmation in the email subject. In each of these emails, we'll send you a specific link which is unique to yourself and it has your specific code in. And if you then click on that link, it will open up a new window and that will then load the GoToWebinar software. So you'll see the software being loaded. It might ask you to launch the software if you haven't run it before, but that will only happen the first time. As soon as you've run the webinar software, you'll be connected to the webinar. So once you're connected to the webinar, you will see the webinar screen, and this is where we'll be sharing our screen, and our presenters will also be using the screen to share their presentations with you. You'll also see a little control panel on the side that looks something like this. So this will show you what's going on in terms of the webinar at the moment. So you'll see that you're muted, and if we get people to ask live questions, we might unmute you, in which case you will be able to talk. So when you're unmuted, you'll just notice that you get an indication that says you've been unmuted, and we might mute you again if somebody else is going to be talking. Generally, everybody on the call will be muted and only the person that is speaking will be allowed to talk. If you have any questions, the way to ask us a question during the webinar is to type it into this little window here. So you can just click there and just ask your question. And if you enter your question there, we'll be able to see that you asked the question. You can also raise your hand if you want to draw our attention for some reason. Just click on that and it will actually raise your hand, and then you can click on it again and it will lower your hand, and we'll be able to notice that. We might have a few people on the call, so we might not always react to the hands being raised straight away. We also might not answer your questions straight away, but we do receive all of these questions, and we will post these questions to the forum and get answers for every single question that we receive. So please feel free to ask your questions. And that is it. That's as easy as that. Once the webinar has been completed, we'll receive a recording of the webinar, which we will upload to the Resource Vault, where you'll be able to get access to the recording. So I'm looking forward to seeing you on the call. Thank you.